Yo, what's going on, numbers, and welcome to week 5. Or, wait, week 6. Week 6 of the PUL. PUL season 3, of course. And today we're facing Ornlatios. He's a guy who replaced Dex D leader in the league. So, Dex was a really nice guy. I didn't really know this guy, but he seems nice. And he's pretty decent. So, um, let's do a quick team look through. So first of all, we got Mega Croissant, the Mega Salamence, as always. You already know I'm bringing it. So Stone Edge Return, EQ Flamethrower. It's just a breaking set today. It's nothing really weird. Something just for damage, not a sweeper. Next up, Kai the Ogre, or the Kai Ogre. It's also a sweeper actually. I have a lot of sweepers on this team. It can sweep under the webs, and it has Coal Mine just to power up its attacks. Just 3 attacks, nothing too special. Best Dilfer is going to get the rocks off our field with its best attack, the Dual Fog. So to be honest, I should make this mon male every time because it's weird as fuck when a chick has the dual. Okay, I'll stop. Um, so Roar, Toxic, Defox, Stealth Rock. Roar's just to get set out sweepers out of the way. Toxic to wear them down. Defog and Rocks just to keep hazard control. Next up, Tank Specs, grabbing the Rocky Helmet again, punishing them physical hits. And it's bringing Skull, T-Spikes, and Toxic, and Recover. His team has a couple of flying mons, and yeah, I want to toxic those, but T-Spikes are also really nice, so this is just gonna chip some things down. Next up, we've gotten Blissey with the softball seismic toss, toxic and flamethrower set. Yeah, Blissey's pretty good. Yeah, nothing really more else to say about it. Blissey's just gonna wall specially. And last but not least, we've gotten Shell Up again. With the focus set, Thunder, Sticker Web, Bug Buzz, and Hidden Power flying for the Heracross, I believe, but he didn't bring it, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, let's get right into this game. So I'll lead off with my Blissey, and I'll lead off with the I forgot how this mon's named, Genesect. On the Genesect, I go into Toxpact, predicting a U-turn, getting some nice chip off, but him switching out first turn shows me he is probably how do you call it, he's probably fully special and he can't touch me. I just toxic this, he gets a nice crit for him, so yeah, that sucks. And here I go into my best dual fogger, and he goes for the Dragon Dance. So here I switch into Mega Salamence, or my regular Salamence, predicting him to go for another EQ. Well, Mega, my how do you call it? My Empoleon was made to get rid of rocks, and it wasn't really that useful if he didn't have rocks. So he could have them on Flygon, but Flygon was really good offensively. So here going to Empoleon on the Ice Fang, so that's really nice. And here I'm telling to myself, well, before when I was into a Salamence, I'm going to Empoleon, and then I'm staying in. I'm staying in. I'm staying in. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a retard. You know what I do? I switch out. Or oh no, I stay in. I stay in. I just set the rocks up. Best yes no. Here I'm like, I'm still staying in. I'm still staying in. I'm still staying in. No, I'm fucking switching, and I'm dying to this Ice Fang that I'm about to catch. Yeah, that was dumb as fuck. I should have stayed in. Empoleon was so useless. This one was so good. I'm such a brain net. But okay, so we need to get back into this. So I go into Blissey, and I'm like, yeah, you can't really do that much to me because Mimikyu is kind of fucking ass. So here I just toxic it. I'm like, man, you're about to get this clean toxic damage, and I just hard switch into Toxapex, predicting he would Drain Punch again. Me not taking any damage because oh no, I have to Rocky Helmet, taking 6%. That's nothing. And here I just whoop, go back to Blissey to get my Regenerator back, predicting him to go for the Z Ghost move. but he goes for the Bloom Loom, and oh, this is really bad because now I can't take any hits from how do you call that mon Jolteon. So I go back into tank specs because now I easily wall this mon, and yeah, this is kind of a problem. It's getting more and more problematic. So here I just set up a layer of T spikes. I think. Do I? Yeah, I set up a layer of T spikes to just wear his team down. And he goes to the base threat on on his team, probably the Flygon, and I just hard switch into Galvantula because I don't really need it for anything. And he's scared out because I'm most Galvantulas run Sash plus HP Ice, but I don't have HP Ice, so I click Bug Buzz here. Oh no, I set up the web because yeah, I thought I might scare him out. Here I'm like, okay, he's going to. This is my best switch in if it's a switch in, otherwise it's a sag. Same thing. So here I go into my best dual forward because I need to get this mon out because on the if the webs are up, my Kyogre can do this. So I roar him out, and he goes to how do you call it, Jolteon, which is really good for me actually. And here he comes back in. I just roar again to get as much chip, and he takes a lot of damage again. So that this is a decent position, and here I predict an electric type move. So I go into my shell up. I do predict it, but ouch, that's a lot of damage. So I'm like, oh, okay, at least this is life orb. So I'll only have to take a hit with my Kyogre because I was thinking it might be scarfed. So he goes into his Frostlass, and I'm like, what's Frostlass gonna do to my Toxapex? I was like, yeah, I can't really think of anything. So now I'm in with Toxapex, max HP, so that's pretty good. And he has Thunder on this as well. I'm like, this man just ran Thunder on literally every fucking mon. What a legend. So, and he actually keeps landing all these Thunders. I mean, he deserves to land them for this tech, man. This man brought all the Thundermons, and I know he's not Scarf because he's used to different moves. So I can go to Kyogre, click Surf, get some chip on, and here he goes into this mon. I'm like, is it Scarf? Well, I didn't really know, and I didn't know if I really care. And he goes for the Thunder, gets the para. I'm like, oh, I'm so fucked. And I get this, I'm like, oh, okay, so this is a really big problem because Flygon can attack me, and I have a chance to live, but I have a 4.2% chance that I'm fucked because of a crit. Because if he crits me, it's done. Like, and I have a how do you call it? I'm parrot, so I have a. By the way, he also probably still thinks my Galvantula is HP Ice. It's HP flying for Heracross. I think I don't remember. I think it's Heracross. I don't know, but so he probably thinks he needs to set up because he won't outspeed my Galvantula. So I probably got a 25% chance to lose this game, 75% to win. He goes into the Flygon, and he does click the Dragon Dance. Can I land? Can I land? Please. And I land this Ice Beam, knock him out, and we pick up a 3-0 victory over Ornlatios. Man, that was such a close game, way closer than it should have been, I think. Which is although the part where it's way closer than that it should have been was all my fault. I played that were my misplays, but this game, a really good game to Ornlatios. Really respect the guy actually. I was like, he's pretty decent, but he he's good. He's good. So hope y'all enjoyed. Till week 7. I don't know actually we face week 7, but until then.